Okay, what the heck are we seeing on the news? I'll tell you. Paid agitators. You know all those trillions of dollars that get stolen from us? That's what you're seeing. There are desperate people all over the world, especially in third world countries, and all they have to do is be offered money, $20,000, $30,000 a year for you to do our work. We'll fly you into Europe, we'll fly you into the US, and we'll take care of you. And we just need you to do what we need you to do because we are trying to save the world with communism. And they're like, thank you. And that's what you're seeing. You're not seeing Muslims. I mean, obviously you are. But the people in the masks, we don't know who they are. Those are UN soldiers. Those are paid agitators. That's our trillions of lost, stolen dollars and billions of borrowed and gifted dollars. That's what we're seeing. The TV is not run by the good people. So I literally spent hours. I am blessed to be able to. I'm energized to. I'm very interested. I actually want to run for politics. I want to get in politics. So please support me if you like what I'm doing because I want to go up. I will go up. Just if you support me, I will go up. I had a lot of experience actually. So basically, all they have to do is take the money from us and then distribute it to people, and that's the agenda. So you're seeing all these mass people, and you're seeing a reaction, and you're seeing a reaction to something that's real, but then you're also seeing a bunch of paid actors, paid agitators, to create a narrative that's not true. So that's why it's so hard, and that's why it's so divided. People are like, "Oh my gosh, how could you, be so racist? This is not about race. This is a war between the Nazis and the rest of us." They want to reduce population, and they know how to do it. That's what they learned. They have been learning this since Babylon. There are people on the planet. Say there's like a million bad guys, and then there's like a billion good people. All the bad guys got to do is make all the, take all the money, take all the power, and then create the infrastructure to control everybody. And that's what they're doing. It's been, like I said, Babylon is now falling. We are leaving the age of Pisces, where humanity learned empathy, and that's being used against us now. And in the future, we are going to, in the age of Aquarius, we're going to be learning intuition, and that cannot be used against us. So that's the future. The future is super bright, and we're waking up. The veil is being lifted. So don't fall for the manipulation. I literally started on Facebook, and not a lot of information there. Then I went to TikTok, a bunch of information there. Then I went to X, even more information there. Then I went to YouTube, and I was like, wow, this is totally like, they're not giving you information. They're like, censored information. And then I went to the news, television, and I'm like, wow, this is just fake information. They're literally showing you a tiny little view because the TV is ran by the bad guys. They want you to see what they want you to see. And so, what they don't want you to see is they are using your money, and they are paying desperate men from all over the world to come into your towns, into your countries, and they're letting them do whatever they freaking want. We know how bad that gets. God bless the women and the children who suffer most, and the men that are just being paid to do whatever they want. Good's gonna happen. The good is coming out in people. So when you see Europeans fighting their government, it's because they have to, because the government is the enemy. There are people being paid to hurt us. This is not about race. This is about culture, a culture of being free, a culture of being natural, a culture of being a citizen of a place that you feel free and safe. And when you have a government that is stealing your money and paying people to come in and agitate you, everyone's just like, the Muslims, that's what I saw on the TV. The Muslims are just protecting themselves. But then I'm like, okay, but I saw a group of them like go in and beat up a lone guy in a bar. So, I mean, it's just all it's all a manipulation. Again, it's not about, I know nice Muslim people. There's extremists in everything. I know good Christians, I know good Jewish people, I know good all of it. It's like there's good and bad in everything. That's why we need to divide our cultures and let us deal with ourselves, so that within each culture, they will take care of their lowest people and then they will raise up their highest people. And we deserve that on the planet. That's God's plan. That's the harmony of the earth, is we can be like this, we can be like that, we can be, that's actually celebrating diversity. It's very interesting. I've said this before, like segregation is actually diversity, because we're getting to flourish in our own ways. And it's not about race, it's about culture. So we're protecting culture right now. And we have to not only fight, you know, ourselves, we have to have the, right will, because that's what keeps us good. All the bad people are the ones that can be bought and sold. So we got to make sure not to do that first. You have to make sure that you cannot be bought and sold first. Then you have to fight against the governments and the people that they're paying to also fight you. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing all of your stolen money at work for the New World Order, which their desire, the 21st century, the agenda for the 21st century. And yes, they have goal marks, but this is a 100-year agenda that they have to erode. I mean, this has actually been going on for more than 100 years. This is what the French Revolution was all about. It was the first time the New World Order tried to take over a monarchy, which is a single governing, location. They want a one world order. New world order is one world. We're going to free the world with communism. We're going to make everybody the same. And, we don't want that. That's not what is natural. That's not what's humane. We want to flourish as individuals, and then we will find our own cultures. And it has nothing to do with race. Who knows that? Everybody, any single culture is enmeshed through every single race. So we need to get real clear on that. This is not a race war. This is not even a culture war. This is well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's a culture of freedom, of humanity, of the natural law. We don't need man's law. We already have natural law, and we're fighting to be able to just do that. We don't want to be slaves to the New World Order. So, masked men fighting, you don't know who they are. They are paid people. That's where your money's going. And the rest of us, y'all, enjoy your culture and spread out. Let's share the earth. There's plenty of room here for us. Obviously the million or so evil people that, all in the royalties and in the businesses and people with all their money, they don't want to lose their power. But oh well, they're gonna. So stay true, guys.